Welcome, beautiful souls, and hello, Aries. My name is Grace, and thank you for joining me today as I dig deep into drawing your cards to see what you can expect for the week to come. Those of you who are returning viewers and or new, thank you guys for your determined patience. I have been very sick for the last month, so I'm finally blessed and well enough to join you once again at this table. Before we get started, Aries, let's go ahead and cleanse your space with my Tibetan singing bowl. You're going to hear 3 rings and then we'll get started. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and see what we've got for you and what you need to be looking out for the next week. What can Aries expect? Spirit guides, guardian angels, thank you so much. Welcome for welcoming me back to the table. Today I have Aries with us. What does Aries need to know for the week to come? I'm truly blessed to be here. What does Aries need to know? Does Aries need to know, spirit guides? All right, let's see what we've got. Give me just a moment. I'm going to draw some cards and then we'll get going, Aries. Okay. Aries. All right, beautiful souls, my loves. Let's dig deep. Let's start off. So I see happening starting now. There has been, you've had a change of career on your mind. The career that you have and that you have been at, I think, for some time. I don't think it's been a temporary job. I think that you are ready to move forward and find something else, whether it's not bringing you enough financial abundance, financial freedom. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, the financial and material changes, okay? So the 5 of Pentacles, whenever we get a 5, it's always like there's something just kind of stagnant, right? 5s always represent like stagnancy, change, uncertainty. So something within your career is going on, Aries. Let's go ahead and pull some cards on this. Thank you, spirit guides. Please help me clarify this 5 of Pentacles for Aries. What kind of messages do you have? The World. Yeah. So we've got the World here. So in regards to the World, that just is, it's saying that if you are having doubt, then, the world is your oyster, right? I feel like you're holding 2 different ideas in your mind. Do I stay or do I go? But the world always clarifies that you're exactly where you're meant to be, right? And I know that sounds cliche, but it's also suggesting for you to not stop thinking about what's ahead and how you can change, okay? Let's see what we've got next here. Yeah, it's definitely, it's time to move forward. It's time to move on. Following the 5 of Pentacles, we've got the awareness card, right? So we've got the Magician card here. And this is a major arcana. So this is a major event. So what I feel with this being next to the 5 of Pentacles and this card that's following it, which is the 4 of Cups, I definitely feel like you are just bored at the job that you're at, that people have been maybe not honoring what you've wanted at your job. Maybe they've been kind of playing games with you, saying, yeah, there is potential to grow, and then they just kind of shut you out kind of situation. When we get the Magician, It's really just an empowering card, because this is showing that you have what it takes to move forward. Okay. And you don't have to be stuck in this Four of Cup energy, this discontent and boredom. You don't have to keep hoping that somebody's going to finally listen to you, Aries. Okay. Yeah. Now, following that, we've got the Eight of Cups. And, cups are all about feelings. You've got this emotional withdrawal. So I think through not knowing what the next step is, you're going to be taking a time out this week and really trying to figure out what makes you happy and where you should go, because you're so stable at your job right now, but it's not bringing you the growth that you need. All right, let's go ahead and clarify this Eight of Cups. Spirit guys, what does Aries need to know in clarification for this Eight of Cups energy here? What does Aries need to know? Yeah, the Tower. Yep, that does not surprise me. So we've got total breakdown, right? This is in conjunction with the Eight of Cups here. We've got this Tower moment, this emotional withdrawal, Aries, and you're really trying to figure out what to do next, right? What makes Aries happy? And I think that you'll find it, because we've got a couple cards to support that you will find it. It's just going to take some time, Aries. And there's nothing wrong with taking that withdrawal, right? And Tower moments can feel really, really hard in the moment, but let me tell you, they are totally necessary for you to really bring yourself back to the person that you used to know, right? To the person that you want to be and that you miss. Okay. So why I say that there is definitely positivity to look forward to, we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, prosperity begins. So I feel like with this breakdown and with whatever Tower moment that you're going to be having in the week to come, you're going to find your place and really rediscover what makes Aries happy. Okay. And with that, you will, I feel like, it's going to be like a synchronized, synchronicities is like at the right place at the right time. It's going to be a moment in time where I'm not happy. You're putting those thoughts out into the world. I want this. I can't get it, but I want it. But you have to remind yourself that you can, Aries, okay? You can. Prosperity is there. Abundance is there. You just have to manifest it. You have to will it. You have to believe in yourself. And if you don't believe in yourself, we've got this Five of Wands, right? Fives are all about uncertainty, okay? We're reverting back to the fives. We started with the five. We're ending with the five. Don't give up on yourself, Aries, okay? The obstacles and challenges that are going to get in your way will lead you to a beautiful path. Okay, let's go ahead and get some clarification for this Five of Wands. Spirit guides, there we go. Yep, the Death card. Beautiful, okay? No one's dying. This is just all about transformation, okay? You're going to put your foot down. There will be obstacles. There will be breaks in the ground, Aries, but you have to remember that you're going through a total transformation at this time, okay? Which is a absolutely beautiful card to support this Five of Wands, right? Like you can see in this picture, this individual, not gender specific, has two knives in their hands and they're ready to, basically defend themselves so they can move forward and prosper and live a joyous life. Okay, Aries, let's see what we've got next. I'm going to end your reading with one of my beautiful, magical goddess cards. So let's see what we have. Please, Spirit guides, can you give me 2 cards to end Aries reading with? What does Aries need to be clarified with this significant change in their career and life that's happening? Okay, let's see what we've got here. Let me close that deck. We've got the creative wonderment. Follow your passion. Yes. I hope you guys can see that. Follow your passion. Look at this beautiful individual walking upstairs. I don't know if you're musically inclined, but there is a piano suggesting that something in your adventure ahead has to do with music. I look at this as just a creative and engagement, right? There's a person standing in the background. So maybe there's somebody that's going to help you achieve this next step. There's a beautiful peacock right here. Follow your passion, creative wonderment. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's you deserve better than what you've been, managing. It's like it's provided you up until this point, and now it's time to move on. And then we have Archangel Gabriel, the messenger of creativity and hope. I mean, look at this. So you're not alone here, Aries. You are a creative soul, and you have what it takes to really achieve abundance, love, joy, and prosperity in your life. Beautiful reading. I'm sending you so much love. And until next time, Aries, I'm going to close your reading, and I'm sending you love and light. Namaste. Welcome, Taurus, beautiful souls. My name is Grace, and welcome to Divine Intuitions. Today I'm going to be gathering some cards, looking at what you can expect for the week ahead. And before we do that, I'm going to be cleansing your space with my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. I would like to thank those who are returning viewers and those who are new for sticking by and bearing with me. I have been very sick the entire month of October, and I'm blessed to be back. I finally have my voice back. So what a joy it is to be here. Let's go ahead and get started. You're gonna hear 3 rings, and then I will stop and we will get going. All right, Taurus, let's get started. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. Spirit guides, guardian angels, let's welcome Taurus to my beautiful safe space. What does Taurus have to look forward to in the week ahead? What does Taurus have to look forward to in the week ahead, spirit guides? Okay, beautiful Taurus. Let's get going. Give me just a second, and while I pull some cards, and we will get going. Hello, Taurus. Okay, so you have a lot going on. It's been an emotional ride these last couple weeks, and going into this week is there's gonna be a lot of self-work that I feel like are already aware and you have already started doing. All right, I'm sending you a big hug. We start with the 8 of Cups, this emotional withdrawal, Taurus. So whatever you have going on recently, within this past month, it's not been an easy one. I feel like you are really doing a lot of self-work, like I just mentioned. You're really digging deep and trying to find yourself again, which is not super common for you. I feel like you kind of, go up and then down, right? Like you're kind of at that lower end right here, Taurus. Let's go ahead and get some clarification. I don't know if beaches are significant to you, if you've been taking a break and you're at the beach, but you really need this time to try to recuperate your mind, body, and soul. And, anytime this pops up, when I see heartache and this big emotional withdrawal, situation happen, I always like to encourage my beautiful people to make sure that you're taking time for yourself, which it seems like you're kind of forced to do right now. Maybe you've been sick lately. All right, we've got the Fortitude card. So maybe you've been sick, or you've been dealing with somebody that's sick, but there's definitely a lot going on in your life right now, Taurus. We've got the Fortitude card. So I've got only 2 of these in this entire deck, okay? This is kind of like the cherry on top. This represents that you are really, I don't know if cats are significant. I see a gray cat right here. This represents that you're really trying hard to make this work. You're really trying hard to hold it together. You're really trying hard to not let other people see you like this. You do like to put up a facade a lot of the time, which I totally understand. You know, it's really hard when you're going through such difficult times. Now, you know, it could be related to, we've got the 5 of Pentacles following this. So this could be related to a relationship that just ended. This could be related to, I don't know why they're telling me like your parents, there's something about your parents splitting up. Bless their souls if something else is going on. But all I heard was something about your parents. So it could be something within the family that's really driving you to this state of stagnancy. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to pull a card on that. Please, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, help me clarify this 5 of Pentacles for Taurus. What do we have here? What is going on with Taurus? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, nothing is permanent, but there is hope in the near future, okay? This also represents a lot of just self-work and healing. Like I was just telling you, it's like one moment you're happy, one moment you're sad. You're kind of going around and around and around trying to figure out and absorb what is happening. Following this 5 of Pentacles, we've got the Magician, okay? The number 1. And number 1 is all about new beginnings. So with whatever pain is happening, you see this beautiful aura around this individual's head. Whatever pain is happening, there will be a light at the end of this, okay? Somewhere midweek this coming week, that you know spiritually that everything will eventually work itself out, okay? You know, with the Magician, you do have everything that you need to move forward. You are strong enough to get through this. Even though I don't have the Strength card showing up, all I keep hearing is for them telling me to say strength, strength, strength. Like you will find the strength. You know, but in the grand scheme of things, like there's a lot going on with you, Taurus. We enter into the 4 of Cups, this discontent and boredom. Okay. And I feel like with this card, it's really just you taking that time out, just like with that emotional withdrawal, the 8 of Cups. It's you really just, I see rainbow colors. Yeah, there's something significant with the rainbow too. I see you really just just really withdrawing yourself, really taking that solo time and grieving. There's a lot of grief in your life right now. A lot. Let's keep going, Taurus. Right after that, we've got the number 18, the major arcana, the shadow, okay? This is the moon. And this is really about confronting your fears and doing the work, like I've been mentioning this entire time, to really figure out what the best course of action is for you at this time. You're looking at in a mirror. I don't know why I have such a strong presence of somebody passing away. You know, this may resonate with just a small amount of you. And if that is you, I'm sending you a big hug. But I feel like you're looking in the mirror at a parent, or they're looking at you and saying that everything's going to be okay, Taurus. Okay. Now we are ending with the 4 of Pentacles, the firm foundation. So this could be that you always grew up in a foundation where it was, you need to do this to get to this, to this, to this. Like there was a very strict routine, is what I keep hearing. Okay, this 4 of Pentacles, let's get some clarification for it. What do we need? What does Taurus need to know in regards to this 4 of Pentacles ending, this ending card for them? Please clarify this Four of Pentacles, Spirit guides. We've got the Chariot. Okay, beautiful. I love seeing this. You know, as much as like this individual looks like they are just holding themselves together and everything in life is passing them by, the Chariot still represents an abundance of being, you know, of determination, of being unstoppable, and really finding that foundation for yourself after doing all of your soul work. Okay, Taurus, I love this as the ending card here in this series of cards that I just pulled. So, you know, the Chariot's always riding their high horse, holding their flag high, and not allowing things that are happening around them bring them down as much as it's bringing them down, if that makes sense. It sounds very contradicting, but you understand what I'm saying. So through all of this soul work, this inner spiritual work that you're doing, and this pain that you're trying to let go of, you will end the week riding high beautifully. Okay, all right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get 2 final goddess cards to conclude your reading. Thank you, Spirit guides. What else does Taurus need to know in regards to this reading that we have? Anything else to clarify for Taurus? Oh, okay. Yeah, you're really trying to let something go. There's something here that has been very difficult for you. Letting go, learn to let go. And I see a couple right here, down here, and an individual kind of in the spotlight up there. So I don't know if somebody, a blonde woman, this is not gender specific, a blonde individual is significant, but really letting go. And when I look at this, whoever this person may be to you, I feel right here, they're kind of going like, there's like a shouting, like that's just saying, they're saying it's okay. And they're reflecting back on them having a very long and happy life. Okay, Taurus. And let's see, we've got confrontation, pick your battles wisely. So yeah, with whatever this conflict and pain and whatever's going on in your life that has been forcing you to soul search and grieve, sometimes in situations like that, people come out of the blue to make your life really difficult. Other family members that you may not have heard of for a really long time, but just know that you just pick your battles wisely. Choose the ones that are really going to be worth it to you in the end, okay? So if somebody calls and says, yeah, this and this and that, like, you don't have time for that. Respectfully, just say, I am grieving too. I need my space, and then we'll figure it out, right? I'm sending you a very big hug, Taurus, and I'm going to go ahead and close your reading. With that said, until next time, Taurus, love and light to you. Welcome, beautiful souls, and welcome, Gemini, to Divine Intuitions. My name is Grace, and today I'm going to be pulling some cards to see what Spirit has in store for the week ahead. Before we get started, I'm going to be going ahead and cleansing the space with my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. And before that, I'd like to thank all of my returning viewers and the new ones for sticking by this last month when I have not been able to make any recordings of any type of astrology videos. I've been very, very sick. I just got my voice back. So it's a blessing to be back with you today. Let's go ahead and cleanse the space. You're gonna hear 3 loud dings and then we will get going. Okay, Gemini? beautiful Geminis. I hope you all are doing well. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit Guide has in store for you for this upcoming week. What kind of messages do we have? Guardian Angels, Spirit Guides, we welcome Gemini. What does Gemini need to know in regards to the next week to come? Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? All right, give me just a moment. I'm going to draw some cards and we'll get started. Okay, Gemini, you have a lot of beautiful positivity and beautiful light in this coming week. Okay, so there's been a lot of discussion, I think, amongst not only yourself, but with potentially with your partner, or you really just re-observing where you're at in life. We start with the Seven of Wands. Wands is all about actions. Okay, this is all about, it says stand your ground. Okay, so whatever you've been dealing with your partner the last several weeks, it is now time, Gemini, for you to stand up and tell them how you feel and really set boundaries, right? If you're telling them how you feel and they're not listening and it's going in one ear and out the other, it's really time to reassess that and set your boundaries. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to pull some cards on that because I want to see what boundaries has Gemini been trying to set. What is going on with Gemini? We have a lot of abundance for you in the week to come. It looks like there is a lot of planning on something new. The world. Okay. So yeah, you expect the world from your partner and you deserve the world from your partner. And you know, the world is all about peace and fulfillment. And that's, you know, it could be something that you have been standing your ground on and they've finally been listening, right? And if that's not you and you're trying to tell them to listen to what you want, then this is suggesting that you definitely deserve the world. Okay, you deserve the best. Gemini, you are a very giving person. Although you have a tendency to wait to express what you want until you're kind of boiling over, but that doesn't mean that you don't still deserve everything, right? So following this, we've got double seven. So we've got the Seven of Wands and it's followed by the Seven of Pentacles as patience and planning. So there could be something that you have been kind of dreaming of your whole life. And that seems very big for me to say. Okay. But it seems like there's something that you've been trying to do. We've got these two podiums. There could be two different options in your horizon to come. Okay, we've got all four seasons. We've got, you know, sevens are all about awareness and spirituality. So whatever you've been standing your ground with, whatever you've been trying to manifest, and this dream that you've been trying to have come true is brewing as we speak. Now, right next to this beautiful Seven of Pentacles, we land with the Three of Fertility. Okay, this is the Empress. This is all about self-influence, manifestation, growth, and being patient, right? Stand your ground, but also have the patience that you need. Okay, now I don't know if this patience and planning is you trying to conceive a child, because this is the fertility card, you know, and this is a major arcana. Major arcanas are major events that are happening. So either you're learning that you could potentially be pregnant, or you're learning that somebody else that is very close to you is pregnant. And this could, if it's not about conceiving, this is about conceiving an idea. This could be that big dream idea that you've had since you were a little kid. Okay, let's get some clarification on this Empress card. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Please clarify this Empress fertility card for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know about this Empress card? We've got Judgment. Okay. So with the Judgment, like this is maybe you've had big dreams and this idea, you're worried about other people and what they're going to say. You're worried about how things are going to work out. You're worried about what the next step is and how you're going to get there. But this is, you know, everything that follows, all these cards that are following, and we'll get there and I'll help clarify these cards, are telling me that for you to stop being afraid, to let your guard down, to let, you know, the world know that, and that's where the world comes in, to let the world know that you are amazing. Okay, so whatever this idea or this new proposal is happening, just know like it's not worth the judgment, right? This woman's tooting her horn and there's somebody holding the flag on the other side. You've got this. There's always going to be somebody holding something up to try and stop you, right? There's always going to be people talking. And those are the people that you silence. They're not worth being in your life. We've got the 9 of Pentacles, this material harvest. So this is one step away from having the 10 of Pentacles, which is ultimate abundance, right? You've been working very hard. And again, I think this is an idea. This could be a business proposal. So this, this idea, this fertile idea doesn't necessarily, like I was saying, have to mean conception. But I do feel like there is a large idea on the table that you've been trying to figure out and trying to plan. And the material harvest, 9 of Pentacles, is saying you are almost there. Like you have everything that you need. And I'm going to support that with this beautiful Fool card, this new beginnings, okay? Embracing all that's ahead, Gemini. This is another major arcana that's going to bring you exactly what you've been looking for. Standing your ground. That's why that card got pulled. Standing your ground, not caring about anybody that judges you, Gemini. Who cares about them? Care about yourself. Worry about yourself. And we are ending here with the 6 of Swords. Moving on. You're ready. If people can't support you, you're out the door. You're done. You're not going to wait around for them. All right? 6 is all about loyalty too. You've been loyal to them. You know, who are they to judge? If they can't support you in what you want, then you are going to be done. Let's get a clarifying card on this 6 of Swords. Anything else Gemini needs to know in regards to this moving on energy? The Death card, yeah, major transformation, Gemini. You know your worth and you're holding people to it. You're not letting the gossip and the talking and the whispering get in your way. Okay, Gemini, let's go ahead and get 2 closing cards for you from my beautiful goddess deck. Spirit guides, thank you, thank you. Any concluding messages for Gemini on this beautiful spread that we just pulled for them? What does Gemini need to know in conclusion to this reading? We said stop. Okay. So yeah, this could be with a relationship. This could be with a self-relationship, right? We've got epiphany, seek clarity. And I feel like I don't think that this epiphany is new. I think that this epiphany happened already. I think that you woke up one day and just said, you know, enough is enough. And that's why we've got that standing your ground, setting your boundaries, planning to try and figure out this, you know, idea that you've had in your mind for so long. Okay. I love that for you. Seek clarity. Reach out to your friends. Reach out to people that can help you. Okay, Gemini? And the last card we have here is self-reliance. Don't be afraid to fly solo. That's where we've got this moving on. I'll show you this first. And you know what, Gemini? You never are afraid to fly solo. You know, you have your doubts and you love partnership. But let me tell you something. You know, you've gotten to a point in your life where you don't put up with stuff as long as you used to. Okay, don't be afraid to fly solo and moving on, right? And with the Death card supporting this for major transformation, Gemini, you have big changes happening. Don't be afraid to spill your piece, okay? People will finally either choose to respect you or you move on, okay? I'm sending you so much love. I'm going to be closing your reading. Until next time, Gemini, love and light. Namaste. Welcome, beautiful souls, and hello, Cancer, to Divine Intuitions. My name is Grace, and today I'm going to be pulling some cards to see what Spirit has in store for you in regards to the week ahead. Before we get started, I'm going to be cleansing our space with this beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. And for those of you who are returning viewers and who are new, I'd like to thank you for coming back and giving me patience. I was very sick the entire month of October. I finally have my voice back, and I feel very blessed to be here with you today. So let's go ahead and get started. Cancer, you're going to hear 3 loud rings, and then we will get started. Beautiful. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get going. I hope you all are doing well. Spirit guides, guardian angels, beautiful souls surrounding me. Let's welcome Cancer to this safe space. What kind of messages do you have for my beautiful Cancers today? My Cancerians. What kind of messages do we have for Cancer? All right, give me just one moment while I pull some cards, and then we will get going. Cancer. Okay. Lots of major changes happening, new beginnings. Cancer, what is going on in your life? I love this for you. I feel like after a long time of trying to figure out where you're meant to be, that you have finally found it. Okay? I feel like you have moved locations multiple times to try and really feel where your mind, body, and soul aligned and who they align with. We start with the 4 of Pentacles, this firm foundation. I absolutely love this for you, Cancer. Maybe you moved somewhere with a mountain view that doesn't, or maybe you have moved mountains to get to where you're at, right? 4s are all about structure and planning. So you have really worked diligently to get to where you are right now. And it's not been easy, has it, Cancer? At all. Let's see what else we have. What else can you clarify with this 4 of Pentacles? Anything, any other messages for Cancer in regards to this 4 of Pentacles? We've got Judgment. Yeah, okay. I'm like, I don't know. Usually I don't. It depends on the card, but not often do I clarify a firm foundation for you. Okay, we've got the Judgment. So it has taken you a lot of dedicated devotion to really trying to find your peace. Okay, the Judgment is everything has never been set in stone, right? But it's also a card of evaluating the past and what brought you to this light, to this spot in your life that you're finally enjoying. That's why I'm like, it's felt odd for me to pull this clarifying card, but that's exactly why. And to not, people may be talking like, oh, she did that, or not she, excuse me, not gender specific. They did that and they did this, and I can't believe, silence them. Okay? They're not worth it. We move on to the number 17, the Hope, which is absolutely beautiful. This in the traditional tarot is the Star. And this card, this major arcana, is really a wish fulfilled. And, suggesting that everything will work out. You have to have faith and continue to have faith in the moments that you lose it. Okay, as you can see, this individual is holding the beautiful shining light, and there's nothing more than what you have, maybe you moved somewhere sunny, right? There's finally this light of joy in your life, Cancer. I absolutely love this for you. Because moving forward, we just have so much abundance and change that you've been working very hard to reach. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the material and spiritual prosperity. Now with this, you know, sixes are all about loyalty and responsibility. So again, I really think that this is you potentially looking out on your back porch, looking at the view. It could be sunrise, sunset, and having this moment of awe, right? And really embracing the work that you have put in. And that's what I keep saying. You've just worked so hard, and I feel like you need a big pat on your shoulder to get to this point. Okay, Cancer? Now, you know, in the grand scheme of things, while you've been working so hard behind the scenes and putting in, you know, giving people your left leg to make stuff work, there will always be moments of self improvement. Okay, we've got the major arcana number 18, the shadow. Okay, and this represents the moon. And this is all about not believing in the fears. You know, like I said, you've worked so hard to get here. Don't believe in the fears. Rather than believing in them, confront them. Look in the mirror and have a self-talk. You know, you have that power stance. I am worthy. I am amazing. Cancer, this is what you're going to say. I am amazing. I am worthy. And I can do this. And I will succeed and have and prosper and be delivered all the abundance that I deserve. Okay, hit claim down below. Claim now, right? Actions must happen now, because you're still doubting yourself. You're still doubting whether or not you made the right move. But you know, with everything surrounding this and supporting, you know, we've got the star, we've got this beautiful Six of Pentacles, like you're on your way to this abundant life. There will always be moments for self-improvement. So there's nothing wrong with that. Just keep that in mind if you ever have that wave of feeling kind of on the lower end of life that day. We've got two more. We've got 4 out of 6 of your cards are major arcanas, which are significant events that are happening this week. Okay, Cancer. So do not give up. There are a lot of changes happening, even though you feel like I can't change anymore, right? We've got the Empress, number 3, the fertility card. So you've been manifesting this idea. This could be a conception happening that could resonate with a very small amount of you. But I see this more as an idea that you have been brewing and manifesting, and you are there, right? This individual, yeah, see, that flew out of my hands. This individual has not only 1 aura, 2 auras, 3 auras, and that's all surrounding their heart chakra. I feel like for the first time in your life, you are so in love with your choices and yourself. I love that for you, Cancer. And then we have the final card here, major arcana, the Fool. New beginnings, Cancer. Okay, look at this. You are stepping on top of the world. You're embracing everything that's ahead, and you are taking a leap of faith with no worry. You know, you may have that your interpersonal, like just a moment of self-doubt, but you are holding your staff and you are walking on water, Cancer. I love this so much for you. Let's go ahead and get 2 concluding cards for you. What other messages do we have in conclusion to Cancer's reading, Spirit Guides? What else does Cancer need to know? I'm truly grateful. What ending messages do we have for my Cancerians? I love it. Okay, so we have legends. Learn from those who inspire you. And I feel like this is all, and you're going to take what resonates and how that resonates with you. But I feel like this whole legends card is all about listening to the influence that your parents or whoever raised you and their ideas and what they have to say about this amazing adventure that you've been involved in. Okay. This could be your angel. This could be you taking that time to have a spiritual, doing yoga and really taking that time out to collect your energy and hear your spirit guides. Okay. And now we have the Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. See, yeah, it's definitely, it could be somebody that you're close to. I think just somebody older than you, somebody that you look up to. They're going to really help you get through any time of doubt, even though you are just like on your high horse right now in the most beautiful way. Yeah, there's major transformation happening here, Cancer, and you're ready for it. I don't have any doubt in my mind. I see bunnies, there's cats, there's horses, if those are significant to you, butterflies. You're ready to rock it. Okay, Cancer? I hope this helped. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading. Until next time, Cancer, love and light. Namaste. Welcome, beautiful souls, and hello, Leo. My name is Grace, and welcome to Divine Intuitions. For those of you who are just joining me, today we are going to be pulling cards to see what Spirits has in store for you in regards to the week ahead. And before we get started with that, I'm going to cleanse your space with my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. And I'd like to thank my returning viewers and those who are also new for your kindness and patience. I was very sick the entire month of October and I lost my voice, so feel very blessed to be back here with you. I'm in this beautiful space. Let's go ahead and cleanse your area. You're gonna hear 3 loud rings, and then we're gonna go ahead and get going. All right, Leo, let's see what we have going on for you. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see what we have. Spirit guides, guardian angels, I ask for your guidance in showing what Leo can expect for the week ahead. What kind of messages do we have for Leo? I'm going to take that. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull some cards. Before I start pulling some cards, the sacral chakra popped out. That's number 2. Okay, and anytime I get a chakra, this is all about balance and partnership and choices. So there's something going on with really trying to balance a decision that you have had a hard time choosing. Let's see what else we have and why that popped up. Okay. All right, Leo. You have a lot to decide on. That makes sense why you got this card. I'm going to put this to the side. You start the week out quite I don't think that this, you start the week out quite frustrated. I apologize. I'm trying to find the words, because I feel like, we've got this tower moment, number 16, the disruption. And anytime we get the tower, this is all about you must fall to rebuild. But I also feel like this is more than just that. I feel like something's been going on in your life that suddenly something, it is a sudden breakdown. Suddenly something's not going the way that you had anticipated it. And it's coming at you very quickly, Leo. Like you just, one day things were good, and the next day it was just like all in your face. People are calling you, trying to figure out, you know, connecting the dots to what is going on with something that you are coordinated with. Okay, let's go ahead and pull a card to clarify this Tower moment for you. You know, next to this Tower, we've got the Eight of Wands, this accelerated motion. So whatever has been happening with you, Leo, it happened abruptly. And it happened when you least expected it. But this could be, you know, a blessing in disguise as well. Because sometimes things need to be broken down in order to really figure out its place in the world, right? We've got the Fortitude card. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. I've only got 2 of these in that entire deck. This is like the cherry on top. So how fun is it that we have a lion in this, okay, for my Leos? Okay, I feel like you kind of just want to be babied right here. In this moment, this individual is babying this lion. Like you need somebody, you need a hug. You need somebody to hold you, and there's nothing wrong with that. You need love right now during this trial and tribulation of a moment for you, okay? Like I said, we've got the Eight of Wands. So you've been kind of wishing upon a star for this entire thing to happen, and now it's not happening the way you wanted it to. All right? Now, in support with this Eight of Wands, because wands are all about actions, we follow it with the third eye chakra. We have another chakra. So there's a lot of chaos going on within your chakras lately, Leo, okay? But this is all about intuition. This is all about knowing what to say, when to say it, and who to say it to, okay? Don't trust everybody, even though you think that you can, is what I keep hearing. All right? So moving forward from that, in support to everything that's been happening with this week ahead, there's a lot. We have another major arcana, the number 11, the balance card, the justice. This is saying that there is a need for balance, that adjustments are required, and that people need to act fair in this situation. You need to stand your ground and show them how amazing you are, and people will listen. I just think it's going to take a lot of energy from you to shake it up enough to where people will actually hear you. Okay, so whatever that means for you. We've got this person with swords, cups, pentacles, and wands here. So you're kind of dealing with everything from across the board, from all these people, from all angles, and it's chaotic. Okay, but I have faith in you. Excuse me. I have faith in you, Leo. We move into the Emperor energy, this number 4, authority. This is where, my stern Leos out there, I know you know who I'm talking about, and I know that's you, probably each and every one of you, have a very stern disposition when it comes to something not going your way. Okay? You're not afraid to speak. It's just you have to find your balance, take a step back, take some deep breaths before you do speak on this. Okay? Show them that you are stern, Leo. Show them what you are made of. But at the same time, in respect to yourself, just remember it's not worth having a full tower moment, right? Don't let this be the work. Tower moments can work in your favor if you are mindful enough to allow that to happen. Okay. This final card, and we're going to get some clarification on it as well. This final card is a bit unfortunate, and I don't like seeing this for you. We'll get some cards to clarify. We've got the 7 of Swords, it's deception and envy. So possibly whatever has been coming into your life has not been going the way it's going, and there is a possibility that, it doesn't work out. But just remember that, these moments of, deception can really bring you back into a reasoning. So for example, you know, you have something to go to in a few months, you don't get to go, but then in a few months you land this like dream job of a lifetime. Okay, so it's always, there's always a silver lining, whether you see it or not right now. All right, let's get some clarification for the Seven of Swords. What does Leo need to know in regards to the Seven of Swords? The High Priestess. Yeah, okay. We've got the High Priestess. All right, as you can see, she is not happy. She or he or they, not gender specific, I apologize. They are not happy. And right now you are turning in within for answers, and you're tired of dealing with people outside that aren't believing in you. And there's a lot of toxicity that you are unfortunately dealing with, right? You're sitting on top of a skull, flipping people off. You've got your axe in the background. You've got drinks all around. Don't give up, Leo. Everything's going to be okay. You know, self-medicating is, you know, it's to each their own, but just please, you know, remember, don't get past a point where there's no return, okay? I'm sending you a big hug. Let's go ahead and get 2 final goddess cards for my beautiful Leos. What concluding messages, spirit guides, do you have for my Leos in regards to these cards that we have been reading? What final messages do we have for Leo? All right, we've got, yes, okay. We've got competition, summon courage and self-confidence. All right, so I know you guys are lions, but we've got the tiger here. So yeah, same cat family here. Just, there will always be competition, and you know that. And that's where this authority figure comes in. You've been there, you've done that, you've spoke your mind, okay? Just know that no matter what, stand your ground, because you hold your own morals and your own values to yourself. If you don't stand your ground and say what needs to be said, regardless of the ending outcome, you will regret that, okay? So always just have the courage, and I don't doubt for a second in my mind that you don't have the courage. And then we've got intuition. Trust your intuition. So not only did we get the third eye chakra, but we've got another intuitive card. So trust your intuition. Look at this unicorn. I don't know if unicorns are significant to you, but this is all about really knowing your boundaries and knowing what to say and when to say it, like I've been saying. You've got this, Leo. Everything's going to work out in divine timing. I have much confidence in that. And that's what I have for you today. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading. Until next time, Leo, love and light. Welcome, beautiful souls, and hello, Virgo, to Divine Intuitions. My name is Grace, and today I'm going to be pulling some cards to see what spirit message has in store for you for the week ahead. Before we get started, I'm going to be doing and cleansing your space with my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. And for those of you who are returning viewers and new ones, I'd like to send out a big hug to you all and thank you for your patience, as I have been very sick over the last month. I had lost my voice, and it is such a blessing to be back here in my safe space with you. Let's get going. All right, Virgo, you're gonna hear 3 loud rings, and then I will put the bowl down and I will get your card started. All right, Virgo, welcome. I hope you all are doing well. Let's go ahead and see what we have in store for you, beautiful Virgos. Spirit guides, guardian angels, please welcome Virgo to our beautiful safe space. What kind of messages do you have for Virgo today? What do we have for Virgo, Spirit guides? What do we have for Virgo? Does Virgo need to know? We are truly grateful. All right, Virgo. We'll pull some cards and then we'll get going. Okay. Virgo. I see a lot of positivity in the week to come for you, but I also see a lot of, and this has kind of been a trending situation for you, Virgos. I see a lot of blockages in your chakras. Okay, we'll get to that, but I definitely see a lot of positivity coming. We start with the Ace of Wands, passion ignited. I absolutely love this for you. So I feel like, it could be, something just within your own soul searching. Okay, sorry, I'm really just trying to read the table here. You know, we look back and you have done so much work and you had so much that you went through all summer and into the fall. As we enter the colder months, I feel like you finally, again, you know, the last reading I did for you guys, for you all, it was you finding that light again after so long. And I feel like you still have this light. But I know with you Virgos, there's always that stagnancy, you know? And I hate to say it, but it's I think because you put so much out into the world and you have so much energy and so much giving energy that it always kind of comes back and you don't know how to filter it out. You know, part of my opposite sign, because I am a Pisces, my opposite sign is Virgo. So it's like my polar opposite, but we have very similar tendencies in how we are giving, right? We're very giving signs. And the stagnancy that I feel here for you could just potentially be from that and not having a release, okay? But overall, we're starting with really positive energy. This Ace of Wands here. We've got this beautiful individual holding the shining light. The fire is burning and the beautiful aura around them is absolutely gorgeous, okay? And moving into, so right here we've got 1, 2, 3. How fun is that? Okay, and we've got, you know, it's all about beginnings and finding that harmony. Yeah, it's like keeping that positive vibrancy as you move into the end of the year. Okay, we've got this major arcana number 2, this intuitive, this intuition. This is high priestess energy. This is just saying that right now, whatever, you know, passion that you have ignited, that you are continuing to ignite, to continue to really look and dig deep in your soul, Virgo, for answers when you have moments of congestion and you have moments of doubt. Okay, so we've got the third one here. We've got the solar plexus chakra. So, you know, number 3s represent harmony and expansion. So yeah, whatever you have been really feeling good on, because again, your last reading was like, finally you have like this breakthrough moment. Whatever you've been feeling good on, this is all about maintaining that. Don't forget to lots of water, eat right, exercise, so you don't lose that and you can have that release so you aren't congested and your chakras are flowing freely for you to continue this movement upwards, right, rather than down. Then we land another major arcana, number 14, this patience. Okay, you planted the seed long ago. You have finally found hope. This, in the traditional tarot, represents the temperance. And this just suggests to remain flexible, to take things as they come, and to have that patience and that self-control once again, and taking care of yourself. that self-control of not doing the things that you know aren't going to make you feel good. And I know it's so much easier said than done, Virgo, because I get it. Like, you know, you take on so much and then you give so much, and then you're just like, I need to go drink a glass of wine. But that one glass of wine's like 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, and then it's like, that's where the stagnancy, and you're not releasing. You know, if you're going to do that, at least sweat and exercise with it, right? Have that, the yin and the yang, the yin and the yang, essentially, right? The give and the take. Try and have that balance. Because moving forward with you, to have this patience with yourself, right? And that's, again, it's one of those things that you've worked on your whole life. We've got the 7 of Cups, this choose wisely. So what does this mean? What choices do you have, Virgo, coming into your life? Let's figure that out. Let's get some cards to clarify. What choices does Virgo have to make here in the near future as Virgo continues to diligently work on themselves? What kind of messages, what kind of clarification do we have for the 7 of Cups? The Temperance. Beautiful. Okay, so that makes sense. So we've got the Temperance, not only once, but we're clarifying this 7 of Cups, and we just got the Temperance card. So it's just a double reassuring moment of just reminding you again to remain flexible. I almost put that with the Temperance. To remain flexible, to do everything that you have, and to just keep focusing on yourself, Virgo, okay? Let's get another card. What else? What other clarifications you have in this position of choosing wisely? And look at that. I just said, I'm sorry, they said point out this glass of wine. What did I just say? Right? If you're gonna be doing that, there's nothing wrong, but having that balance, exercising, sweating it out, doing things that will make you feel better after that. The Chariot, yeah. As long as you're able to find that balance, the Chariot is all about, you know, being determined to make that balance happen. You are unstoppable, Virgo. The Chariot is just like you are riding your high horse, and nobody can stop you. Okay, and then the final card here is the base chakra, another chakra, number 1. And number 1's all about beginnings and having the courage. Okay, we started with the 1 and we're ending with the 1 here. So it's all about really, if there is an idea that you have yet to take action on, now's the time. And just know that you are an amazing, confident individual, that you have the passion for the life that you are in right now. Because 1s are all about, again, starting something fresh, having the patience with yourself. And that could be just starting an exercise routine, right? Starting to drink an extra glass of water a day. Okay, because this entire reading is really about self-filtering and self-work on yourself to make you feel better in your body. I think these last readings, it's all been about mental conflict and getting out of your head and finally figuring that out. And now it's, how do I feel physically? Okay, what concluding messages do we have for my beautiful Virgos? Let's get 2 cards to conclude this reading for Virgo. Beautiful. Okay. So we've got, let's see here, memories, cherished memories of loved ones. So whatever that could, however you resonate with that, there's something, this could be, you know, a nostalgic card on, you know, I used to do so good and I used to fit in this pair of pants, and you're remembering how that made you feel, and it made you feel really, really happy. This could be quite literally what it says, memories of loved ones, honoring their life. If you have had people who have passed, okay. This individual's laying on their horse. I don't know if a horse is significant. Or this is just, you know, honoring and cherishing your partner. If you are in a relationship right now, just know that they're there to lean on, okay? And then we've got another intuition card. Trust your intuition. We've got 2 intuition cards. So right now, Virgo, your gut instincts are at an all-time high. Okay? Anytime you hear a voice, and anytime you hear anything that you, or feel anything that you may say, don't take it with a grain of salt. Just know it's a sign for you. And listen to that. Listen to it. Don't neglect that. It's very important. They want to make sure that you understand that you are also very intuitive. Okay, Virgo, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading. Until next time, love and light. Beautiful souls, and welcome Libra. My name is Grace, and welcome to Divine Intuitions. Today I'm going to be pulling some cards in respect to what spirit guides have in as far as a message for the next week goes. Excuse me. Forgive me. I have been out sick for the entire month last month. I just got my voice back enough to be here. So for those who are returning, thank you for your kind patience, and welcome those of you who are new here. Before we get started, I'm going to cleanse your space with my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl, and you will hear 3 loud rings, and then I will begin pulling your cards. Let's get started. All right, Libra, I hope you are all doing well. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit Guides has in store for you for the upcoming week ahead. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What kind of messages do we have for Libra? Messages do we have for Libra? That is jumping out. The Ace of Swords. Beautiful start, Libra. Things are going well. All right, I will take that. I'm going to pull several other cards. Just give me a moment. Oh my goodness. Okay, Libra, I love this. Let's just dive in. Okay, so first and foremost, this came flying out, and this is the Ace of Swords, this triumphant success, Libra. So there has been a lot that you have been managing to really get to this point of re-emerging from the ground. I mean, you see this individual pushing their sword through the ground, re-emerging, like just coming back to life, essentially, after a lot of burdening energy that you have been working through. The time is now. Everything looks so good. Like there's so much to look forward to in the week to come and beyond. Okay. Now I say that it's finally here, you know, it's finally this moment of success and just this overall blissful moment of like, you have done so much hard work to get to this moment right here, Libra. And with that has brought you, like, we've got this 5 of Swords, this conflict and defeat. You have worked so hard to reemerge from the ground into this moment after having so much defeat and so many different, you know, people and situations really trying to get in your way, but they're no longer going to be getting in your way. Okay, Libra, because we've got the 1 and the 5, you know, 5's all about change and uncertainty, but because we've got this 2 of Pentacles following this 5 of Swords energy, and it's right in between this triumphant success, like you are just really doing your due diligence to, you know, not go back into that mind frame of defeat. Okay. We've come into the Two of Pentacles, the movement, choices, and decisions. I think that this is in correlation and relates to so many different doors that you've had to, and opportunities that you've had over the last couple months, and that you finally are emerging through the correct door. Okay, I think that this is this individual looking and trying to pick which door to go in is you, and you are walking through the correct one. So whichever light and or color here that you're guided to, this may be in relation to the choice that you have made. But 2 is all about balance, partnership. So, speaking of partnerships, it's funny because we've got the 3 of Wands here following the number 2. So it's all about partnerships. Like, you have walked through this door. It may be a business that you have just started. And you've worked so hard to get here, and you've been through the ringer of, you know, the state licenses and certificates and just like everything that goes into starting a business. And you're finally like, oh my gosh, I can sit down and like you walk through that door that you've been dreaming of this whole time. We go into the 3 of Wands, partnerships and alliances. So whatever you have been doing, Libra, you've been doing it right. You've worked so hard to get to this point, and the amount of time and dedication that you have put into, and that feeling of defeat is all going to be paying off starting now. We've got it. We go into again. So we've got 2 swords, kind of, it's that yin and yang, that yin and yang going back and forth. And we've got another one. So we've got the 3 and then the 5 of Wands here. So we've got the 3 of Wands, the partnerships and alliances, and then we've got the obstacles and conflict. So it's kind of a trend we have going on here. It's like, again, just reassuring that every step that you've taken and every leap that you have taken and jump that you've done over like a very unstable road or walkway has gotten you to this point. Okay, Libra, I love this so much for you. And the last card here we have is number 17, the hope. And in the traditional tarot, this represents the star. And this is just saying you have worked your butt off. Have faith. Everything's working in your favor. And your wish is and will be fulfilled. So everything that you've been working so hard on is just shining on your life right now. I just you've gone through so much to get to this point. Let's see what my goddess cards have for a concluding message for you, Libra. Thank you, spirit guides, guardian angels. What final messages do we have for beautiful Libra here? I see only really lovely things happening for them in the week and months to come, for that matter. Let's get 2 final cards for my beautiful Libras. Thank you, I'm truly grateful. 1 more card here. They're saying pull that one. Okay, let's see what we have. We've got the 7 deadly sins, humanity's destructive traits. Yeah, and I think with this, this could potentially represent not letting yourself fall back into, like I said, you've worked so hard to get here. Don't go and make some bad decisions. Don't over celebrate is what I keep hearing. Okay, you've worked so hard to get here. Don't lose yourself from, feeling too good, right? We've got the 7 deadly sins. Okay. Take what resonates and take that how you want it to resonate. And then we've got the angel of miracles. Open your heart and expect a miracle. I love this so much. Look at this beautiful individual flying with their baby. I don't know if that has some significance, a mother in your life or a parent in your life, whoever that may be. It's not gender specific. They are here with you, Libra. Oh, this is it's short and sweet, but it's just straight to the point of you've done the work and you are emerging into this beautiful week ahead. All right, Libra. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading. Until next time, love and light. beautiful souls, and welcome, Scorpio. My name is Grace, and welcome to Divine Intuitions. Today, I'm going to be pulling some cards in respect to see what spirit guides have in store for the next week to come for you. Before we get started, I'm going to cleanse your space with my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. And I would like to say to the returning viewers and the new ones, thank you for your kind patience. I was sick for the entire month of October, and what a blessing it is to be back here with you finally. So let's go ahead and cleanse your space, Scorpio. You're gonna hear 3 loud rings, and then I will end and get started. All right, Scorpio, happy Scorpio season to all my beautiful Scorpios. Let's see what Spirit has for a message for you for the upcoming week. Spirit guides, guardian angels, what kind of messages does Scorpio need to hear in this time at this moment? Let's welcome all Scorpios to our beautiful safe space. See what we have. All right, give me just a moment. I'm going to pull your cards and then we will get going. Okay, beautiful Scorpios. Let's see what we have here. So you are starting out the week in a very meditated state of mind. All right, Scorpios. We start with the 4 of Swords here, this rest and rejuvenate. So, 4s are all about structure and planning. So whatever you are taking a second or a moment out of and away from people, maybe woods are significant to you, maybe meditation is significant to you. But whatever you're doing that is requiring you to have this moment of complete silence and complete transition is exactly where you need to be, Scorpio. Okay, it is your season, so it's an overwhelming abundance of things coming into you, conversations coming into you. You are a very intuitive sign as well, so it could be just overwhelming you. And at this time, if you haven't already withdrawn yourself to take this break, they are suggesting that you start your week doing that. Okay, we're moving on. We've got the Ace of Wands. Passion is ignited. So yeah, it's a matter of really acknowledging the space that you need so you're able to create and cultivate whatever ideas, whatever this idea is, whatever this beautiful thing that has come into your life is, you have to have that time to take out, essentially. Okay, Scorpio, let's go ahead and move forward. We're moving forward. We've got 2 different chakras on the table. And what I'd like to say is I always remind my beautiful people that when we get more than one chakra on the table, it's definitely a matter of feeling this stagnancy within your chakra alignment. So this is always a recommendation of really suggesting to drink more water, stay hydrated, eat really good food, try and get enough sleep. I know that's easier said than done. And really just, again, going back to that rest and rejuvenate card, right, is really taking that time out for you so you're able to have and enjoy the simple things in life. Okay, so we've got the number 5, the throat chakra. So something here is not being communicated in the way that it needs to. Okay, 5's all about change and uncertainty. So especially with the throat chakra, it's all about communication. So just be mindful of who you're talking to, how you're talking to them, and or if you're talking too much, and that could be maybe resting your voice as well, okay? We're in the season of illness, depending on where you live. Where I'm at, the weather has changed into being much colder. Kids are back in school, so be just mindful of your throat, okay? Moving forward, we've got this Three of Swords, heartache and loss. Now, I'm going to pull some cards on this, but whatever you may be going through at this time in the week ahead, I'm sending you a very, very big hug, okay? Let's see what's going on with you, Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Please clarify this Three of Swords. What does Scorpio need to know in regards to this Three of Swords? The Temperance. Okay. So the Temperance is all about just remaining flexible and taking things as they come. So whatever is, it could be where it's you end up getting sick, and it's hard to have, it's hard to take care of other people when you're feeling like this. Let's go ahead and get a couple more cards on this. Bottom of the deck is Hope, which is the Star. Okay, so everything is going to be okay. Let's see, that just flew out. The third eye chakra, intuition. Please clarify this Three of Swords energy for my Scorpios, Spirit Guides. Hope again. So yeah. And spiritual union. Okay. So yeah, I think it's just a matter of taking care of yourself. Okay, we've got the third eye chakra, which is all about your intuition. And kind of like, okay, I knew I should have went to bed earlier and I didn't. Taking care of yourself, right? And the Hope, which is the Star in the traditional tarot, is having faith. Everything's going to work out, just like we saw at the bottom of the deck. And then we've got the Two of Cups, that spiritual union, okay? There's nothing to worry. Nothing to worry about, okay? Twos are all about balance. It's just finding that balance within your mind, body, and soul, okay? Moving forward, we've got the heart chakra, the number 4. Number 4, again, we started with the number 4, and that's structure and planning. It's really just, again, this is about that balance. We got the throat chakra, heart chakra. It's taking care of yourself, eating healthy, okay? And really taking time for yourself, Scorpio. I know that's hard, but if you're able to do that, we land the Ace of Pentacles, that prosperity begins. This abundant life is waiting for you. I mean, it's here, but you just need to make sure Spirit Guides want you to be well in order to enjoy the fruits of your labor. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what final messages Spirit has. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. With my beautiful goddess deck, let's see, Spirit Guides, please allow us 2 concluding cards and any final messages that you have for my beautiful Scorpios. Okay, so we go into animal bond. It says stand up for all animals. So there's something in this time, and then maybe that's why you need this time out overall. Like, your energy is very drained, and Spirit's been suggesting for you to get as much rest as possible. So something, if this could resonate for a small amount of you, something that has to do with an animal. Maybe the animal is going through a hard time. Either way, there is some type of significance with an animal if that resonates with you. And then we've got knowledge, seek the knowledge. So yeah, if it is in accordance with this animal bond, this situation with your pet and or, your animal at home or friends or somebody else's, make sure that you do your research, okay, on where to take them and how they are actually potentially getting treated. To be wary of places that say that your pet needs so many different medications, is so rare and random, to make sure that they're actually getting the right treatment. Okay, Scorpio, I am going ahead and concluding your reading. Until next time, love and light. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome, Sagittarius. My name is Grace, and welcome to Divine Divine Intuitions. Today I'm going to be pulling some cards to see what Spirit has in store for you for the week ahead. Before we get started, I'm going to cleanse your space with this beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. And I would like to thank all of my returning viewers and the new ones for sticking by in regards to me being absent this entire past month. I was very ill. I had lost my voice, and I feel very blessed to be back in this safe space with you. Let's get started. Sagittarius. You're going to hear 3 loud rings, and then I will end and start pulling your cards. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you all are doing very well. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has in store for you for the week to come. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Let's welcome Sagittarius to this amazing space. What kind of messages do you have for Sagittarius? That one just came flying out. Something in your love life is happening. Let's go ahead and see what supporting cards we have for this. We've got the Lovers card right off the bat. You are either in love, want love, have love, lots of love. Let's see what other messages do we have for Sagittarius. Truly grateful. All right, we've got right off the bat, we're setting the tone with the major arcana number 6, the harmony, which is in the traditional tarot, the Lover's card. Okay, and this is all about love, Sagittarius. So let's see. I'm going to put this to the side and pull a few more cards. Let's see all what is going on. Sagittarius, my goodness, you are majorly blocked. Sorry, my nose keeps itching. Don't know why. Sagittarius, you've had it rough in a certain part of your love life for whatever reason. And, you know, this may not resonate with all of my Sagittarians, but currently for the week to come in regards to love, we're starting with the 3 of Swords, heartache and loss. So I'm sending you a big hug. You know, with 3s, it's all about harmony and expansion. But when we get the 3 and 4 of Swords back to back, there's definitely something that's been progressively difficult for you. And we've got 3 chakra cards here. Wow. So you're having a hard time communicating. Your heart is there, but you don't know how to communicate it. So let's see what's going on. Let's clarify this 3 of Swords for you, Sagittarius. What messages do we have to clarify this 3 of Swords for Sagittarius here? What messages do we have? Clarify this 3 of Swords, please, Spirit Guides. I'm truly grateful. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay. The movement, choices, and decisions. The passion ignited, the Ace of Wands. And the 9, the spiritual strength, the 9 of Wands. Excuse me. Okay. So there's something that was opened in your love life that you didn't necessarily want to open. There's something released. There's something set to, there's something with a third party here, and you are having a hard time getting back to what your relationship used to be. Okay, there is a little bit of hope here with the fact that we have the Strength card, but there's definitely a lot of heartbreak in this Sagittarius. All right. So moving on, we've got the Four of Swords, this rest and rejuvenate. So at this time, no matter what has been said or done, Sagittarius, the best thing that you can do for yourself and your relationship, whatever that may be, whatever disruption that may be happening, is to take a time out, is to meditate, to drink water, to eat right, to really rejuvenate your mind, body, and soul at this time. Okay, now the next three cards, we've got the throat chakra, which is intuition. Like you knew that something was done wrong and you just didn't know how to communicate about it, because we've got the third eye chakra, we've got the throat chakra, the 5, and then we've got the heart chakra. So, you know, you knew something wasn't right deep down in your heart. And you are still very stagnant at this time in regards to that dilemma that you've been dealing with. Now, at the very end of this, we have a light at the end of the tunnel. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, prosperity begins. So whatever you're doing, and they keep telling me to focus on this, taking that time out and doing what you can to better yourself. That is going to help give you the strength to really get through this hard time. Okay, let's go ahead and get I was going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles, discontent and boredom. Yeah, so there could be just stagnancy in your relationship that you're having a hard time communicating about, and it's led to deceit, and you're trying to put it all back together. What else do we have for this one? New beginnings. Okay, that's good. So we've got new beginnings, which is the Fool. Embrace everything that's in your way, even through being discontent, and positive movement forward, the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So regardless of, it's really all about communication for you, Sagittarius, and not just communicating once, continuing to really communicate how you feel about the situation, whether you're on, you know, the sour end of the stick or, you know, or not. Continuing to really communicate. You have a lot of work to do in store. Lots of cleansing, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and pull 2 final cards for you. What final messages do we have, spirit guides, for Sagittarius? I've got my goddess deck here. I love this deck. What final messages do we have for Sagittarius? Originality, blaze your own trail. And gratitude, be grateful for all that you have. Okay, so yeah, you know, even in the grand scheme of things, Sagittarius, it's never a matter of, you know, losing your sense of autonomy, right? It's always, you know, Sagittariuses are so great because you guys are very original. You do blaze your own trail. You do your own thing, but it's to the point of, you know, really sitting down and reflecting on what that means, not only to yourself, but there's something within your partner too. You know, it is your own trail, but if you are in a relationship, to be mindful of the other person. And then we have gratitude. Be grateful for all that you have. And I think that you're realizing this right now. Okay. Really taking that step back and trying to figure out, you know, do these actions make you happy or do they make you feel bad? And being grateful for what you do have. Okay, Sagittarius. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading. Until next time, love and light. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome, Capricorn. My name is Grace, and welcome to Divine Intuitions. Today, I'm going to be pulling some cards to see what Spirit has in store for you and the week to come. Before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and cleanse your space with my Tibetan singing bowl. And I'd like to reach out and say thank you for all of my returning visitors and new ones. I was out sick the entire month of October. I had lost my voice, and I feel very blessed to be back here with you today. So let's get started. You're going to hear 3 loud rings, and then I will begin to read. All right, Capricorn, let's get started. I hope you all are doing well. I am so happy to have you here. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has in store for the week ahead. What kind of messages do we have for Capricorn? Let's welcome Capricorn to this beautiful safe space. And that came flying out. Give me just a moment. Let's keep going. What do we have for Capricorn? Capricorn. They do not fly out often. So we're going to start with these. Oh, you've got 3 cards to start with. So we've got Shadow, which is a major arcana, the moon. So there's a lot of self-reflection that you are doing at this time. Destiny, the number 10, which in the major traditional tarot is the Wheel of Fortune. There is good luck and change on the way. 2 major arcanas, 3 major arcanas, and number 9, Solitude, major arcana, the Hermit. That, you know, taking a time out. Okay, so you've got a serious week ahead, Capricorn. You're doing a lot of work on yourself. Let's see. I just started shuffling again, even though I just shuffled. So I'm going to take it as a thing that I needed to do. I'm going to pull some cards. So let's see what all these major arcanas are in reflection to. So right off the bat, you are definitely, this has to do with self. Okay. So whatever you have in your life, you may be feeling overwhelmed at this moment. But they are assuring you that as long as you take that time to work on yourself and do the work internally, spiritually, that you will get through whatever. I don't see you in a bad position right now, Capricorn. All of the cards, it seems that you just have a lot that you're juggling right now. So let's get going. We start with the 9 of Wands, the spiritual strength. So yeah, whatever you're juggling, Capricorn, this is just suggesting that you're starting the week off very, very kind of ready for action, right? You see this individual and then their aura holding up the ceiling. Like, you've got this, whatever this may be. Let's get some clarifying cards to see what you're strong about. We've got intuition. So there's something that you already know, like that's whatever strength that you have been, obstacles and challenges, whatever strength that you've been dealing with, it's something that you're like, okay, I know I've got this. I'm strong. I'm going to juggle this. I'm going to make it work. Okay. You know it. We've got intuition. You already know what you need to do to get this done. And then we've got the obstacles and challenges. That's what I was saying. So there's something that you're juggling in the sense of like it's creating a challenge for you, right? Like you're just overworked at this time, but everything's going to be fine because you've got the strength card and you've got everything that you need and you've got all the tools for this to be a positive outcome. And yeah, we've got the 3 of Cups to conclude that clarification for the 9 of Wands. So yeah, just continue to be strong. There's definitely a light at the end of the tunnel for you. There's lots of celebrating. Whatever you've been working hard on and juggling is going to bring you lots of abundance, and you are prospering, excuse me. Moving forward, we've got the Ace of Wands, this passion ignited. I feel like with whatever journey that you're on and that what you're juggling is bringing you a sense of independence. Like you're so passionate about what you're working on that you just have this beautiful aura around you. I love this. You're holding the light. There's that light at the end of the tunnel, right? This is a passion that you love. Now they're telling me for you to not lose sight of that passion. Okay. And to make sure that you take that time out and the rest that you need. I know it's easier said than done because this 4 of Swords is popping up. The structure and planning is leading to the point of you have the strength to juggle this, but don't forget, Capricorn, to take time for yourself, okay? It's followed by another 4. So it's all about structure and planning, which is what you're doing, okay? We've got the heart chakra. You're in love with what you're doing. That just is what I was saying. Your passion is ignited. Your heart chakra is so happy and lit up, but you just can't forget you can't lose sight of what it means for you to be successful. You can't be successful and juggle all these things if you're not good and you're not taking that time out to sleep, and you're not taking the time out to eat well, and you're not taking the time out to stay hydrated. Okay, as long as you're able to do that, we're going into this another major arcana, new beginnings. So this is a whole new, this could be career choice. It's a whole new life ahead of you. And you know, with the Fool card, this is in the major arcana, this is the Fool, or in the traditional tarot, this is the Fool. It's all about new beginnings. Take that leap of faith. Embrace everything that's ahead of you without worry. Okay, don't end on this discontent and boredom, this Four of Cups. You got three fours here. Okay, don't have this discontent and boredom. This is going to happen if you overwork yourself. Okay, you're going to feel I feel like this is something even more than that. I feel like maybe something, you're doing several different jobs and something in your old job is leading you to feel this discontent and boredom. So whatever new thing that you've been working towards is, you're really hoping that it can take over so you can stop doing this job that you no longer serves you. Let's get some clarification. Can you, Spirit Guides, help me clarify this Four of Cups for my beautiful Capricorn? What does this Four of Cups mean in regards to their new beginning? The universe, okay, which is number 21, the world. You're exactly where you're meant to be. So you may have downtime, you know, thoughts of discontent and boredom, heartache and loss. Okay, so something could potentially try and get in your way for you to start this new beginning, but don't let it. And the waiting game. Yeah, so there's something that is getting in your way right here that you're worried about, okay? But everything will be okay. I don't have a doubt in my mind. Let's go ahead and get two concluding cards for my beautiful Capricorn. What final messages, Spirit Guides, do we have for Capricorn today and the week to come? We've got Dolphin, don't worry, be happy. See, every little thing is gonna be all right. And we've got 7 heavenly virtues, the keys to goodness. Exactly. Let's go ahead and check out this beautiful Dolphin card. Don't worry, be happy. Yeah, no matter what, even if are some loopholes that don't go your way, that make your endeavor take a little bit more time, things will work out, okay? Sometimes things just get in the way, and it could be a blessing in disguise. Don't let it boggle you down too much, Capricorn. And then we've got the 7 heavenly virtues, the keys to goodness. Yeah, if you keep pursuing and dedicate yourself like you have been, and making sure that you take the time to have that time out, then the keys to goodness. Keys, what do the keys mean? What are you opening? This is that new beginning, okay? You have the keys to goodness. New beginnings are happening. All right, Capricorn. I love this so much for you. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading. And until next time, love and light. Souls, and welcome, Aquarius. My name is Grace, and welcome to Divine Intuitions. Today I'm going to be pulling some cards in respect to see what Spirit Guides have in regards to the week ahead. Before we get started, I'm going to cleanse your space with my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. And I would like to say and send my greatest gratitude to all the returning viewers and new ones. I have been sick for the entire month of October, and I feel blessed to be here finally back with you. So let's get started. You're going to hear 3 loud rings, and then we will get the cards pulling. Let's see what we have for you, my loves. Welcome, Aquarius. I hope you all are doing well. Spirit guides, guardian angels, what does Aquarius need to know in regards to the week ahead? What messages do we have? Oh, my hands are like, have a lot of uneasy energy. It's very quiet and very uneasy. So take what resonates with that. Let's see what we have going on for you, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Yeah, things are trying to pop out. All right, let's see what card popped out. So yeah, this overall energy is the 8 of Cups, emotional withdrawal, Aquarius. What's going on, my loves? I'm sending you a big hug. Let's see what's going on with you. All right, I'm gonna pull some cards and then I will get to talking about them. Oh, Aquarius, I'm sending you so much love. Okay, yeah, all right. So there is an overall energy, like I said before, the cards were even popping out, of very uneasy energy, like very quiet. Obviously, we that 8 of Cups popped out. You're withdrawing. So whatever is going on in your life, it needs to happen, and it's happening in divine timing, okay? So, and withdrawing yourself, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay, you have a lot of self-work that you're going through and trying to re-identify who you are and what you want in life. We're starting with the major arcana number 18, the shadow. And in traditional tarot, this represents the moon. This is not, not believing in the fears that you have while you feel kind of down and out right now, but action time is now. Okay, it's time to confront these fears. What is bothering you? You're looking in the mirror and you're not seeing your true self. You've kind of lost yourself in the past couple of weeks, Aquarius. What is up with that, my loves? Right next to that, we've got the sacral chakra, the number 2. And 2s are all about balance and partnership and choices. So, right next to the moon and this shadow work that you have been doing on yourself, it's really important at this time for you to make sure that you are cleansing these stagnant chakras, eating right, drinking lots of water, trying to get the sleep that you need. It's easier said than done, but really taking time for yourself so you're able to, no longer look at your reflection with, the unknown, but really look at your reflection with confidence. Okay. So going ahead, we've got the 4 of Cups, this discontent and boredom. And, I feel like right now with this card, you're just in this stuck energy. Let's go ahead and pull some cards to clarify this. What is going on? What kind of stuck energy do we have in clarification of this 4 of Cups? What does Aquarius need to know in regards to this card here? All right. Let's see. We've got stand your ground. So whatever it is, right now is time to reach out for help, okay? Don't be ashamed of trying to get some help. The material harvest, the 9 of Pentacles. If you do that, everybody will bring an abundance of everything that you need. You have your beautiful surroundings around you. And then we've got the major arcana, the power, the strength card. So yeah, it's really right now reaching out for help and reaching out to your tribe, Aquarius, okay? And in the meantime, once you do reach out, you're really suggested to take this rest and rejuvenation, this 4 of Swords. This is a very common card across the board with people. I think we're moving into, towards the end of the year. We get caught up in all the holidays and just, an overwhelming sense of like, what's next, okay? As long as you're able to really do, cleansing your chakras, meditate, yoga, doing the things that whatever it suits you, Aquarius, you will have an aha moment of this, the Ace of Wands, the passion ignited. There is still that passion inside of you, Aquarius, and it's not going to go anywhere. But it's right now, it's just taking that step back and accepting and putting your pride aside and accepting whatever you need to ask help for, okay? And then we've got the last card here is the Nine of Wands, the spiritual strength, okay? Yeah, you have what it takes, okay? Wands are all about actions. You have the strength to get through this. This is not new. This is something that you've been going through. And whether or not you've gone through this before, you've felt this energy before. And just know that you will get through it, okay, Aquarius? Let's go ahead and get 2 concluding goddess cards and see what messages we have to conclude your reading, Aquarius. Sending you so much love. No matter what, you are all beautiful, powerful people, and you have what it takes. We've got the Dove, take a leap of faith. And we've got intuition, trust your intuition. Yeah, see, with that take a leap of faith, Aquarius, is exactly what I was saying. Is taking that leap of faith, putting your pride aside and asking for the help that you need. Don't be ashamed of asking people, friends or family or whoever that may be in your life. I don't know if doves are significant, but I see a white dove on this. The world is, here for you. You are not alone, even though you feel alone. It's going to be okay. And intuition, trust your intuition. So yeah, I think right now at this time, Aquarius, you know that you need to ask for help. And so go do it. All right. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and conclude your reading, Aquarius. Until next time, love and light. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome, Pisces. My name is Grace, and welcome to Divine Intuitions. Today, I'm going to be pulling some cards and to see what Spirit has in store for you and what messages they have for you for the week ahead. Before we get started, I'm going to cleanse your space with my beautiful Tibetan singing bowl. And before we do that, I would like to thank all of my returning viewers and the new ones for sticking by me, because this entire last month of October, I've not been able to record. I've been very sick. I lost my voice. So it is a true blessing to be back here with you in this safe space. With that said, let's go ahead and cleanse your space. You're going to hear 3 loud rings, and then we will get started. Pisces. Got a little hair on me. I need to get, it's gonna bug me. All right, Pisces, I hope you all are doing well. Let's go ahead and see what spirit guides have in store for you for the week ahead. I have a very positive energy flowing through me right now. So I am hoping that the cards will represent that energy that I feel right now. Let's see, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, what kind of messages do you have for Pisces for the upcoming week ahead? What kind of messages do you have for Pisces? All right. Give me just a moment. Let me pull some cards and I will get started. All right, Pisces. Yes, the energy that I was feeling definitely reflects the cards that I just pulled. You are a warrior goddess. Let me just tell you that. All right. We are starting the week off looking at your entire disposition is like, you know what? I have put up with so much. I am ready to conquer the freaking world. I feel like this reading that I did a month ago, I haven't read cards in a month, was very similar. You know, being sick was very difficult. I'm a Pisces myself. This is not my reading, but being sick was very difficult. I feel like after a time of stagnancy, you are ready to stand your ground. We've got the 7 of Wands, right? This is all about really just this spiritual awareness that you have always had, but now you're kind of like, you're rising even more above. You're like this cloud 9, like nothing's gonna get in my way energy. And it shows because you're starting off the week very, very, very stern and, you know, dedicated. Okay. Now moving forward, we go into the 9 of Pentacles, the material harvest. And I really feel like that coincides just directly with, as soon as you're able to stand your ground and to stand up to people and communicate what your boundaries are and what you need, Pisces, then, you know, this harvest comes in. So the, you know, the 9 of Pentacles, as you may be aware, is one step away from the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is just like pure bliss, abundance, love, like the best position for you to be in. Okay. So the fact that it's like you're standing up for what you believe in, and then everything's going to start coming to you. Your manifestations are coming. You may see the synchronicities, even though I know you already do, but they're going to be even more highlighted. Okay. Moving forward, going into shadow work, number 18, the moon. Not a surprise. You do deal with a lot of energy coming through and going through your body constantly. So I feel like it's a constant, you know, looking in the mirror and the reflection of like, am I doing the right thing? Am I filtering it out right? You know, not believing in your fears, but to confront the fears, right? Which is exactly what you're doing. You're standing your ground. You're setting your boundaries. And this just represents, you know, action is now, and there's no better time than the now, which is so cliche, but it's so true. Not tomorrow, not yesterday. It's right here, right now. As you're listening to my voice, what are you doing right here, right now? You know? So don't lose yourself in that. And make sure that you get enough rest. The 4 of Swords is suggesting to really, you know, I don't know if you're into meditation or yoga, but they're suggesting that you get back into that and really make it a point to do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get some cards to clarify. Can you please clarify this 4 of Swords, Spirit Guides, for Pisces? What does this 4 of Swords represent for Pisces? The Tower moment. Yeah. Okay. If you don't rest, you're going to fall back into that moment of, it could either be, you know, the Tower moment isn't always, it could, you know, it's like, the Tower moment is, you know, you fall to rebuild, but I feel like you've already fallen and you're rebuilding. So it's essential that you get the rest that you need. Okay. And yeah, and the 4 of the foundation and achievement, I think like this tower is already over. I think that you just need to make sure you get the rest. And the 4 of Wands, the foundation and the family, and this is one of my favorite card, foundation and achievements. You're going to be recognized. People are going to recognize you. Okay. 4 and 4, 4, 4. Yep. Keep doing that. And yeah, clarification of the 4 of Swords, get your rest and everything's going to work out. We've got the star here, number 17. Have faith that everything will work out in your favor. Okay, Pisces. Next up, and as long as you're taking that time to remind yourself to filter through all of the energy that you are so prone to feeling and absorbing, allowing yourself to have that rest, you're going into the Ace of Wands. This passion is ignited. Okay, so whatever you've been working diligently to kind of stand up for is happening in the week to come. But this is going to happen, you know, on a level, it could be, all right, I feel it's happening, or, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I can't believe this is happening, right? So it's a matter of, if you take care of yourself and filter through, which sleep is a beautiful way to filter through all that energy that we absorb, that's going to be the determining factor on how this is how big your flame is going to be at the end of this week. Okay, so we're ending with a beautiful card here, the 8 of Power, which is a major arcana, the Strength. I love this for you. out with the old, in with the new. You are ready for everything. You're ready for the freaking world. You're ready for, you know, bring it on. Like, what haven't you been through, right? I think that's the title of this entire thing. Like, what haven't you been through, and what, you're not afraid of anything, Pisces. You've been there and done that. Like, what, you know what I mean? Let's get some final cards for you to conclude this reading. Thank you, Spirit Guides. What kind of final messages do you have for my beautiful Pisces? I am truly grateful. We've got Archangel Gabriel, messenger of creativity and hope. And money, find a way to abundance. What did I say? That passion is ignited. That material harvest is coming, Pisces, okay? So let's look at this Archangel Gabriel. Messenger of creativity and hope. Keep doing what you're doing, Pisces. Keep investing and dedicating your time to make yourself a better person, to show the world who you are and the amazing talents that you have, Pisces, okay? This is all about creativity. We already know Pisces is extremely creative, but now's the time for action. Now's the time to stand up. Gather your material harvest. Stand your ground, you know. Ignite that passion that you have been putting off for too long. Enjoy it. Fall in love with it. Embrace it. And if you're able to do all that in the coming week, we've got money. Find a way to abundance. I mean, yeah, okay. Yes, please. I claim. You know, claim this now, right? Claim this now. Abundance is on your way. Health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance, my beautiful Pisces. I love this for you. I'm so excited to see what happens. Let me know in the week ahead if any of this resonates. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close your reading. Until next time, Pisces, love and light.